Hello, my all signs and my all stars, and a very, very welcome. This is your monthly reading for the month of November 2025. Yep, we've arrived into November and the year is flying really, really fast. But let's right now focus on the November month. This reading has been specially made for you, and we're going to look at certain areas that matter to you, because the intention of this table and the channel is that you come here to seek something and you shall definitely find it. So now that the intentions are set, all those who have subscribed, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new, you're most welcome. Please go ahead and enjoy your reading. And if you like it, it resonates with you, go ahead and subscribe. It helps the channel and it helps me. So let's begin, and we're starting with, of course, Aries. Hello Aries, and welcome. This is your monthly reading for the month of November, and we're going to see what this month has in store for you. And cards are flipping, cards are excited. Aries, let's take out first an oracle for you and see. Okay, we'll take this one, Aries, and let me tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take out 3 cards for you, your energy for this month, what's coming up for you, which is, ooh, does this really happen? Okay, interesting. We've got 3 cards for your money. We've got 3 cards for the career job that you're pursuing. 3 cards for love. And 1 card that's going to help us raise our frequency and guidance, and we're going to look at it at the absolute end. Aries, if we need to clarify, we will clarify. But let's start. Your oracle is the Unfinished Symphony. This is card number 10. And you know, as I finished laying down your cards, I have 10 of swords underneath the cards. So 10 number is very, very significant for you. Very, very. And this one says, you know, this is a person sitting on top of an egg. The egg is not hatched yet. And there's music, there is creation, there is creativity. There is something here that you're supposed to do that you're not doing. Or maybe you're doing, but it's calling you. It's calling you. Let's see if the reading resonates. For the month of November, for Aries, wow, look at the energy. We've got the Lovers, we've got the Star, and we've got the Page of Pentacles. My gosh. Firstly, I want to tell you that this is beautiful, universal energies, and the universe has stepped into your reading, Aries. And so November looks like a month of connections, to be very honest. It looks like a month of healing. You may be actually in a connection, or you may be with someone. I also see you healing, your own self-growth, your own, taking care of yourself. Star is very, very... while there are 2 people here, we're starting with Lovers. We then move on to Star. I don't see another person. In the, say, between the month, I don't see the other person. And then I see Page of Pentacles, which is you're pursuing something brand new. Something brand new. The connection looks good in your energy, or you may be actually working on yourself. A lot of Aries are working on themselves and getting ready to give out something in the month of November. The energy looks really, really good. Really, really good. Let's just clarify the Lovers and see. I want to see what is this Lovers, because it's a path forward. It's your purpose. And do I detect another energy? Let's see. Wow. You've got the Page of Pentacles and the Hierophant, and that's also in your November energy. So I don't see another person, Aries. For a lot of you, this is a month of self-growth, personal growth. A lot of you are actually applying for jobs in organizations and, like scholarships, and going to universities, applying to bigger organizations. So you're very work-focused this month. Very, very. And it looks like a good month if you're working on yourself. Now let's see what your money looks like. The cards are amazing, by the way, amazing. For some of you, you may actually be purchasing a home this month. You may be putting a down payment on something, on property, land. We've got the 4 of Wands, the King of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. In terms of money, yeah, you might be buying property, you might be buying land. Some of you who, people who owe you money will be giving you back more money. You are also making a lot of investments, and that is your own. I mean, this is both your energy. Four of Wands and King of Wands, it's fire. This is you. You're looking very good. Money is looking very, very good. Only thing is, be very careful while giving money, because I see you in a very generous spirit at this point of time. Be very careful who you're giving out your money to. Make sure the paperwork and everything is in place. But money looks good. Money looks really good. A lot of you actually will benefit from pursuing the career that you're passionate about. I'm bringing career because it feels like the work that you do has a lot to do with traveling, moving on about, and you should pursue that with passion. That will bring in more money. A lot of you will also be giving to charities and doing a lot of philanthropic work out there. So money looks good. The more you give is the more you get, right? Okay, for those looking for career and job, we've got we've got a lot of pages here. Makes me want to say, Aries, you're definitely doing something new. And here we've got, I think here we have something that resonates with the unfinished symphony in your oracle. We've got Page of Wands, Two of Swords, and the Hermit. See, in terms of work and career, job, there is something that you want to pursue, but you're still unsure. You're sitting on the fence, and even though you have a lot of experience, the only thing here must be you might be thinking that in most cases, I feel, Aries, you're possibly overqualified for the job, but because you're going somewhere for the first time, it's like the first day you're the new guy, the new girl in the office. It's that kind of a thing. But there's a lot of new on the table, not a lot of new for the first time. A lot of your job also has timings which are very different from where you are. Maybe you're here, there's a different clock that I'm picking up, a different continent, so maybe out of the country. A lot of your work and career keeps you away from the people. You travel a lot, possibly. Maybe network connection is an issue where you work. But you're still at a crossroad. You're still at a crossroad. Let's see, why do you have Two of Swords? Let's see. Let's give you some information so that you can get a head start. Oh, Seven of Cups and the Justice. The reason in terms of your career why you are unsure or a little indecisive at this point of time is because you have more options. Maybe you're yet to hear from more people. And when you hear from all of them and then you will have the entire thing in front of you, you will then make a decision. But there is one opportunity for sure, and you find it interesting. Maybe in terms of, as in you're the new person there. The new person, the new guy, new girl is always, it doesn't matter how much experience you have. When you go into a workplace, you're always the new for everybody else. It seems like that kind of a thing. All right. Aries, moving on to your love in November. Wow, we've got the Empress, the Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. I want to tell you this, Aries, there is somebody in your energy who's, take it how it resonates, is very non-committal. They just come because they are, of course, they're very excited. They're very attracted. You look like an empress to them. They find you, there actually may be a frequency mismatch too. And then they walk away. So in terms of love, which is why I feel you're focusing on your work. You're focusing on yourself. But if love is the thing, I do see them come towards you, and there's a lot, immense. They literally travel from far to come and meet you. But then the next morning or the same night, they walk away. So I'm seeing a non-committal energy there for you. Okay, so let us see, what do we have to raise your frequency, Aries? Oh my God, the amount of major arcanas in the universe coming in your reading. We've got Death. You remember we started with the Oracle 10, which said unfinished symphony. There's something that needs to be finished. And to raise your frequency, you've got death. Death is ending. This month, I think we're starting a little early. Aries, please ask yourself this. What is it that you need to finish? What is it that you do not want to carry into the next month? Do not carry excess baggage, because that takes your time. You'll end up doing that instead of enjoying what November truly has to offer to you. So finish what you need to, so that things can end and a new timeline, a new cycle, a new season freshly brewed for you, Aries. The winter's here. You can thoroughly enjoy them. So that is what I have for you, Aries. Very, very straightforward. I love this for you. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is my intention. Please have a fabulous November. I will see you in your weekly readings. Till then, thank you for watching. Next up, we've got Taurus. Hello, Taurus, and welcome. This is your monthly November overview, and we're doing something different, so stay with me. First, I'm going to pull out an oracle card for you and see what does the oracle want to tell you about November, about yourself. Ooh, this is really, really pretty. This is card number 36, and it says, come to the edge. Something is calling you to the edge. It's almost giving me the Fool kind of vibe. You know, the Fool card, it's standing at the edge and it wants to take that leap of faith. So November is telling you. Also, for a lot of you, I feel you're very close, so close, so close to whatever it is that you're pursuing. So let's see. Let me lay out and let me tell you how we're doing this, okay? So we've got 3 cards, which is your energy in November. Let's take them out. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is really, really interesting. Okay, we have 3 cards, which is your money, because we all want to see what money is going to look like. And you're going to be, Taurus, very, very happy. It's brilliant. Let's see career or the job that you're pursuing. Ooh, that's really nice again. Let's see your love. In the area of love, what wants to show itself? Taurus, without a shadow of a doubt, this is one hell of a beautiful spread. Wow. I mean, we started with the number 36, come to the edge, 9, so close to 10. There is something this month that is going to... Okay, let's start, okay? Your month, we've got the wheel right there in the center. The wheel of fortune is that moment where you spin and it turns in your favor. Everything turns in your favor. We've got on either sides 2 knights. We're starting with the Knight of Pentacles, which is earth energy, your energy. But this knight does not move. This knight observes for the perfect moment. The knight is very beautifully standing there, your energy. You're very beautifully standing and observing the right moment. And when the right moment comes, look at this, the Knight of Swords, the other knight, the air energy. This could very well be somebody else is coming towards you very, very fast, very fast. The speed is insane. Or if it's not another person, then you are waiting for the right opportunity to strike. The right opportunity. You know, like when the prices crash for an airline, and that's the time when you go and book your airline, because it just seems like a solid, beautiful timing to do something. There's timing at play here. Wow. Very well orchestrated energy this month you have. So if you watch, observe, and then act at the right time, amazing things can happen for you, Taurus. Let's see what your money looks like. You've got the Ace of Swords, you've got the 9 of Pentacles, and you've got the 10 of Cups. I mean, it's beautiful. because you've got the Nine of Pentacles right there. This is the card of financial independence. Money-wise, you look good, you look great. For some of you, I feel you're breaking some funds in order to go and celebrate with your family. That is one thing. You are, some of you are writing down in terms of who in the family should get what kind of money, like a will or something like that, you know, like declaring your funds. But the money looks really, really good. And I want to tell you this because we've got the Ace of Swords right here and we've got the Knight of Swords with the sword. The more action you take, the more your money grows. It could pretty much be your energy that your investment pays off in the right time. So Taurus, you're a very careful player. I can see that, which is amazing. And I use the word player in the best way possible. You actually understand where you need to invest, whether it's time, whether it's money, whether it's your energy, and then you act on it. This is a very beautiful energy. Family time is going to be very, very close. And it looks nice. It looks really nice. In terms of career and job, Taurus, you've got Six of Pentacles, King of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Again, a very beautiful spread, especially in terms of work and money. For those who are looking for a job, will definitely, come across a job. You'll possibly come across a job through a friend who's working there. This Two of Cups here, even though it's a card of love coming together, some of you may actually be working with your own person in the same organization. And I also feel that this looks like a handshake. Some of you will come to common terms of, like a settlement. But this is the kind of money I'm looking at. And it's a good idea to speak up and ask for ask exactly for what it is that you want, Taurus, because the energies are abundant for you on the table. Ask exactly what it is that you want. Career job looks really, really good. There is a person here, water sign, if the sign is of significance, who's going to be very, very helpful for you. It seems like a person who already exists in that area. This person could be very helpful for you to get into that organization or that group. For some of you, you may also have to give out some sort of, like a bond payment that you give in the beginning and then you get into something like that. There is money coming in, generous amount of money coming in, but you've got to make some sort of terms, conditions, a contract. I see a contract being finalized for Taurus, by the way. Now, in terms of love, for the month of November, we've got Judgment, Four of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Firstly, Taurus, like I said, beautiful cards, beautiful energies. For some of you, this is straight up somebody from the past that you have not spoken to. There was no contact, there was no communication, but they're now coming and offering you love. Yep. For a very long time, for almost, I feel, 4 days, 4 months, 4 years, maybe. Maybe somebody did not speak to you. 2 to 4 years, maybe. They did not speak to you. It took them a while, but they're now coming in the month of November. And even if it's not love, I feel that there is somebody who's coming back into your life and they want to kind of make a peace offering, a settlement, peace offering. They are coming back from the past. And you've not spoken to this person in a very long time. So obviously, it's going to surprise you a bit. Okay, let's see what's this Judgment. Let's see who's coming back. Let's see. Judgment is always, we've got Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. So definitely this is somebody from the past, definitely. They were not in contact with you for a very long time. I think they might be having dreams. You may also have had dreams about this person, by the way. In fact, I think you can anticipate their coming, which is why they're coming. Okay, let's pick out a card that's going to help us raise our frequency for this month of November. And Taurus, you've got the Four of Pentacles. And Four of Pentacles is the energy of hold on to what you have. hold on to what you have, because there is a lot that you have. You're already beginning with great energies. Again, earth energy, your energy. Stay close to the ground, stay grounded, keep things to yourself. And you know, your oracle says come to the edge. Come to the edge, but it does not say jump yet. It's all, and the Four of Pentacles is hold on. So for some of you, you're actually being encouraged to come close, show what it is that you want, but do not give out excess information, or do not let the others who want you, let the others who actually pine for you, or you know, are in need of you, let them make the move. Because like the way you started your reading, you're observing. You're a good observer. And you're only going to play your cards when the time is right. And when the time is right, Taurus, you're an absolute go, go, go. So very nice energies for the month of November. Taurus, absolute delight to do your reading. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always, always, always the intentions. Please take care. Have a fabulous November. I will see you in your weekly readings. Thank you for watching. Next up, we've got Gemini. Hello, Gemini, and welcome. This is your monthly reading for the month of November 2025. And we've got a different spread today for you. So stay with me. First, let's take out an oracle to see what is the message from the oracle for you for November. And we've got a leg up. Oh, card number 34. So cute. There are two of these snuggly little bears, like a mama bear and a baby bear, or a papa bear and a baby bear. It's a very nice, warm, loving, motherly, very loving energy. I also want to say some of you have a leg up. You've got an advantage in a situation. There is somebody there who can be very, very advantageous for you, Gemini. Very beautiful energy. Very, very beautiful. To start a month not knowing what you're getting into, and then you get an energy like you've got an advantage. It's just beautiful. Okay, so let's see what we're doing for November for you, Gemini. We're going to take out 3 cards. That is your energy for the month of November. Okay, that is yours. Then we've got your money. Very, very interesting. We've got career and job. We've got your love right here. And we take out 1 card that is going to help us raise our frequency. And we are going to look at it in little later. Gemini, I do see something is bothering you. Something is bothering you, and you are in a place right now where you're looking for answers, you're looking for support, but you may not be actively talking about it. Maybe you're just keeping things to yourself. In your energy, you've got the Tower, you've got the 3 of Cups, and you've got the 8 of Cups. When we do the weekly readings, we are going to get in detail and in depth to understand week by week. I'm there for that. But I just want to give you a heads up that it seems like a group is coming down. I think we've had this conversation in your previous reading too. There is a wake up, there is a shake up here. And I feel the Tower has already happened. You know, this moment of disruption and chaos has already happened, and you know, you've kind of understood that you don't belong there, and now you're going to making moves. Maybe you don't know where you're headed, but you're making moves. This much you know, that you have to make moves so that you don't stay in the same place. Wow. Let's see what the Tower is. Let us see what the Tower is. Though I'm sensing that the Tower has already happened for you. Let us see what the Tower is. The Tower is clarified by the 3 of Wands and the 2 of Swords. I want to say this, you waited for something and they did not show up. Or you waited for an opportunity and it did not show up. Or you waited for an opportunity and it was too late to make a decision. Yep. So when obviously the smartest thing to do is to leave the room. Okay, let's look at your money. Money for November. We've got the High Priestess, the Five of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. Makes me want to tell you that did somebody take your money? Did you have a money scam? Be very, very careful with your money, because I'm picking on Five of Cups and Seven of Swords, and Five of Cups is the same cups that the Three of Cups. Gemini, be very, very careful with your money. Very, very careful. Not just money, be very careful with the details about your money, your bank account, who you share with, what you share with, because we've got the Seven of Swords right next to. This month, be very, very careful with everything related to your money. Do not share it. Do not share it. I also feel that you are aware about that your money is going into something which you are not happy, but you can't escape that situation. So you have to put your money somewhere where you're obviously not happy, but you just can't escape. Although you would like to. You would like to. So be very, very careful with your money. For your career and job for the month of November, we've got Four of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Justice. A lot of you are going to be, I don't see anybody going out with their work or career. You are still, it's almost like I want to say, you're stuck or you're tied down with your job for the rest of your life. Yeah. You're holding on to the job. There is good and there is also bad. I'm picking on extreme work hours. I'm picking on some possible toxic relationship with co-workers, but you're still holding on to it. You're still holding on to your work and job. You are still holding on to your work and job. Let us see why we have the Devil there. Gemini, why do we have the Devil, Queen of Swords, and the Fool? The Devil, okay, Gemini, if you don't like something in the place where you are, you're being encouraged to speak. You're being encouraged to communicate. I think when nobody speaks, those are the sort of ugly moments in your workplace. But when you speak, it becomes lighter and easier. In terms of work and career that you're pursuing, it is very important for Gemini. You're being encouraged to speak your side. There's no point being quiet. If you're quiet, I think more terms and conditions can easily be imposed. Easily. You have to express your position and place. I also see some sort of, it's not bad, but it's not good. But I do see there's something here about seniority and the new people coming in. Maybe you're hiring. Maybe you're the one who's hiring. You're bringing in new people, brand new people are coming in. Wow. For some of you, I also see you pursuing from your existing job and wherever you work. Despite the timings are hard and tough, there is something brand new that you're pursuing which is very adaptable and flexible with today's world. So that's a big thing that you're doing. That's very, very nice. Let us look at your love, Gemini. We've got Five of Swords, Three of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so there's something common happening here in all your energies. I'm picking up that there's somebody that you waited for, some decision that you waited for that did not go through, and maybe you had some sort of chaos, conflict, fight with them before. And in terms, it's popped up in the love area, Gemini. So there's a very high chance that you have blocked somebody here. You have blocked somebody. Now they don't have access to you. Now some people do not have access to you because of the way they behaved. I want to see this Three of Wands because we've got Three of Wands in your tower also. So I want to know for you, what is this Three of Wands? Ooh. Oh, I mean, look at that. I wanted to clarify the Three of Wands because the Three of Wands clarified the Tower. Remember? The Three of Wands clarified the Tower in your energy and said that somebody was supposed to come to you, they didn't. Now the Three of Wands in your love is clarified by Three of Pentacles and the Tower. Clearly you were waiting for someone. You were supposed to work out a situation. For some of you, it could be third party too. It could be third party because there is a lot of 3 on the table and you don't want to be in the third party. Or even if it's not third party, you don't want to be the third person. You want to be the number one priority at all points of time, which is fair enough. So therefore, Gemini, you're blocking this. They will not have access towards you because at the end of the day, you got to do you, Gemini. Let us see what do you have to oh wow, we've got the Hierophant and your oracle is a leg up 34, a support system, a loving system, you know, this love and care that you go up to, very, like I said, mama bear, papa bear kind of energy. And there's a baby trying to climb up on the polar bear right there. We've got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the person that you go when you seek, you know, guidance, you seek help. And there are 2 people in front of the Hierophant here and maybe they're listening to something the Hierophant has to say. So to raise your this is so similar, so similar. You are actually being encouraged by the universe this month too. And I think you've not been doing that for a while, Gemini. You've actually been letting things happen and because you allowed them to happen, they continue. Anything that we allow continues. But now it's time for you to speak up. Gemini, you're an air sign. Queen of Swords is an air sign. Speak up. Make your presence known. Let people feel you a little bit. Let people know that Gemini is in the room. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This message has come twice for you. Even your previous reading was very similar. So I wish you all the best for November. And I sincerely hope you have a fantastic one. Because you are starting with an advantage. You are starting with a leg up, Gemini. Make use of the energies that are available for you. And I will certainly see you in your weeklies. Till then, take care, Gemini, and have a fabulous day ahead. Next up, we've got Cancer. Hello, Cancer, and welcome. This is your monthly reading for the month of November 2025. And we are doing something different for all the signs. And we are going to take out an oracle card for you first. And let's see what the oracle message for you for November is. Ooh. We've got card number 33, 2 3s. That makes a 6. It's called chaos and conflict. You may find yourself in between the two, chaos and conflict. Very interesting imagery. There is a zebra and a horse both in the same picture. It's almost like, who are you? Who is your real self? Are you this person when you are alone, or are you the person who is when you're around everybody else? It's like finding an identity for yourself, your true identity. Would you rather stand out or would you fit in? I said horse, right? Actually, I see a horse, I see zebra and a giraffe, so 3. Something like, how many personalities do you have? And because the card says chaos and conflict, so which one of it would you like to keep and which one is actually interfering with your personality? Wow, very, very, very interesting. Okay, Cancer, let's jump in and let me take you through the spread. So the first 3 cards is your energy in the month of November. Okay. Very, very interesting. Let's see what your money looks like. Nice. Your career and job that you're pursuing. And of course, your love. Okay. And we're going to take one card that's going to help us raise our frequency. At any point of time, if we need to clarify a card, we will. Underneath, you've got the wheel. Wheel is season changing, time changing, good fortune. Timing is on your side. But what are you going to do about it? So let's start, Cancer. We're starting. Your November energies are the Judgment, Ace of Sword, and King of Wands. Universe is trying to get your attention. There is a truth that needs to come in front of you. There's a communication that needs to happen. Because King of Wands is that energy that pursues life, A, with passion, and B, he or she is a self-made energy, and it's a very, very high frequency energy. It's almost very similar to the chaos and conflict. It's actually saying that, you know, if the universe gives you a second chance, right? What is going to be your truth now? How do you want to be identified? What do you want the world to address you as? What do you want the world to call you? That's a very nice conversation to have with the self. I want to see the Judgment for you. What is the Judgment? The Judgment is clarified by Six of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. Wow. Until now, Cancer, you've been giving two versions of yourself. Two versions. Some of you are doing two things at the same point of time. And it's in your balancing out. Some of you are actually living two lives separately. Two different lives. And you have to balance, and you have to stretch, and you're the one getting maxed out and stretched out. So if the universe gives you another chance, what would be your truth? And which life would you choose? Which one would you choose? Very, very, very interesting question. Now, for your money for the month of November, we've got Devil, we've got King of Swords, and we've got Four of Wands. You are being very, very careful with your money. There are a few things on your mind, Cancer. I feel there are a few things. Devil is in terms of money, Devil is just having materialistic pleasures, Capricorn energy, and it's good. You have some, you have some things that you want. There's something on your list, but you're being very watchful. It's almost like, adding to the cart kind of a thing, but not yet making a purchase. Not yet. Some of you are actually looking at homes. Some of you may be getting your money ready to splurge, to put forward for a wedding or an event or a celebration or something. But you're being very, very watchful with the King of Swords right there when the reading is money. I mean, this energy is very, very particular. It will, if you need to spend $1, it has to be $1. It can't be more than that. Not even more, not even one more. So you're being very careful with your money, very, very careful. And whatever pleasures and whatever things that you have, you've got them, but you're, kind of putting them in the cart, but not yet making a purchase. No. Some of you may be actually saving money to go on a trip. Nice. Some of you are redoing your home with the money. So you're kind of, but you're being very, very well planned about it. You're like, exactly, no. I don't want to say budgeting, but you're making like a profit loss sheet, if nothing less. That's your money. Let's see what your work, career, job looks like. Okay, in November. See, you're starting by missing somebody, missing something, feeling a little less, okay? But again, these are, Cancer, you're a water sign. This both are water right here. You're alone, and it's almost like you choose to be alone. You just put yourself alone. It's not that people have not called you or invited you, but you choose to be alone. So November is, in terms of work and career, you first choose to be alone, and then a series of activities, like an exchange of messages. There has to be something initiated. And then, you kind of almost feels like it has to be an office party. Only then you will go and meet the office people. Yeah. Also, you actually socially interact with people only if it has, if it's giving you something in return. Otherwise, you're okay being on your own. And this has popped up in your career and work, your job. So you'd rather do things alone, and only when, it's like you're sitting in your office, and then if there is a brainstorming, if there's a meeting happening, that's the only time you'll come. Maybe you'll head out for a little happy hour, and that's it. Okay. But it looks nice. It seems like you're in a good flow with wherever system you are. It's just that Four of Cups is an energy of, I don't care, and it's important to care. It is important. It's important to show people that the people matter, especially when it comes in career and work, right? Because we work with people. Now, for your love for November, Cancer, you've got Temperance, Nine of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. What is happening here? You are wishing, you have somebody on your mind, but you're also working. I want to say this, that you've put yourself into work. You're putting yourself into work so that you can't think about your person. Some of you may be also testing your partners to see how much they care for you, Cancer. So you're seeming productive. You do have a lot of work. I can see that. You're in a flow, you're in a rhythm. But in terms of love, you want to see how much your partner sort of loves you. So you kind of disconnect for a while, you absorb and put yourself in your work. And you're obviously wanting your partner to come back and talk to you. You want them to make the first move, basically. Let us see what you have to raise your frequency. And we've got the Chariot. This is your power card. This is Cancer card. Wow. This is 7. See, you started your reading with the oracle is 3 and 3, 6, which is chaos and conflict. This is a month about discovering yourself, finding yourself. You're also, because this is in raise your frequency, and Chariot is moving forward, not stopping, being on the move. Some of you are traveling. Your job involves traveling, because we've also got 8 of Wands right here in your career and work. Some of you dress up for your work. To raise your this month, November, continue to do what you're doing. Stay on your path. Keep moving. Don't stay stagnant. Don't stay in a situation where you have to second guess yourself. Because when you have to second guess yourself, it'll kind of take you down. And you're starting with the universe giving you an opportunity, with the Judgment card, that how would you want to, if you make a comeback, what's your comeback going to be like? Your comeback should be like a chariot, like you. This is an energy of being well-dressed, arriving in the most expensive vehicle, moving in the most expensive vehicle, and the whole world stops and notices you because you look that stunning. So very, very high vibration frequency. Please take this. This is for yours to keep. So that is what I have for you, Cancer. It was an amazing, amazing reading, and I will certainly see you in the weekly readings. We will meet each other. We will take week by week as we need to. But till then, thank you so much for watching, and happy remaining days of October and November. Next up we have, let me just give the card a good shuffle. We are moving on to Leo. Hello, Leo, and welcome. This is your November 2025 monthly overview in advance so that you can take advantage of it. And it's a little different spread. I will talk you through. Let's see. We're starting with an oracle for the month of November. Let's see, what do we have? An oracle. Oh, there's something that came out for you. It's actually actually shining. It's shining. It's called All That Glitters. And we've got a lot of gold and a lot of shine and a lot of shine. It's amazing. And we have two masks on top of it. So while it says all that glitters is not gold, but this just says all that glitters. Very celebrity-like, very red carpet, very, very magical. Very, very magical. Okay, Leo. Let's jump in and let's see. Card number 16, if the number is of significance, it comes down to a 7. Okay, first 3 cards, Leo, are going to be your energy for the month of November. Let's take them out. Okay. Very similar to your oracle, I will tell you. The next 3 are your money. Then we've got work and career. Then we are moving on to love. Wow. And we've got a card that is going to help us raise our frequency. We're going to look at it at the absolute end. Stay with me. Let us begin. See, you're starting your energy this month. We've got the Queen of Wands, 3 of Swords, and the 8 of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is very much like that, all that glitters, that shine, that beautiful, very sun-like. She's holding the sunflower. She's exuding sun rays, by the way. Very confident, very fire. Leo, you are fire. This is your energy. Then I see 3 of Swords. There is going to be some pain. There is going to be something that is going to not feel so good in simplest terms. And then we've got the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is bright back on your, it's like, okay, this happened. Oh, okay, I'm sad for 3 seconds and boom. In 8 seconds, you're out and about. Nobody even came to know Leo was hurt. Because I think you're starting the month itself with a very, very solid energy. Very, very solid. Some of you have actually gotten makeovers. You're looking different. You're feeling different. Let us see what is this 3 of Swords right there. Let's see. Let's get a little idea. What is the 3 of Swords? Not surprised. Not surprised at all. We've got the Death and the Devil. It is the ending of something which was no longer. It was no longer. The time had come for something to end. Something was holding you back. It was a toxic habit. A lot of you are giving up on, which is fantastic. A lot of you are giving up on habits that no longer serve you. You've identified them. And then you're back on track, 8 of Wands. And I like that, both the dark are finishing. They are. Very, very interesting, Leo. Very, very interesting. Let's see what your money looks like in November. We've got the Fool, we've got the Queen of Swords, and we've got the 4 of Pentacles. I think for some of you, Leo, you want to splurge. You want to splurge on something, but you're being advised not to. Not to. There is something that you really want to do. It's costing you extra. It's something maybe you've not done before. It's like a skydiving thing or something of that sort, which is unique, which is new, it's thrill, it's adrenaline rush based. There is something that you want to do, but you're being advised not to. Not that you don't have money, but I don't see more money at this point of time. I feel that there is enough for you to get by right now. And this is when you have enough, it's the time to accumulate more. That's not the time. We should not take out from our savings and then go and splurge it, right? I also see somebody advising you there in terms of money. For some of you, you may be actually going and asking somebody for money. Or somebody's asking you, take it how it resonates. But in both cases, you're being advised not to. Either don't ask also and don't give also. Be very, very careful with your money. Some of you may actually get hits or Maybe somebody may reach out to you for something new is starting. There's something new coming in and you've got to make a down payment. No, you're being advised to keep your money close to yourself. See, all that glitters is not gold. Now that kind of makes sense. Then for your career and job, we've got, let me have a look at this. We've got Page of Cups, the Justice, and the Five of Swords. For some of you, this feels like somebody had to leave a job, somebody had to leave something in a very short period of time. It was like the minute you got the job, there were problems and you possibly it's like you decided to leave the job because possibly it's taking a toll on you. I also feel in terms of work, career and job, the treatment of people needs to change. The treatment of the way people are treated needs to change. Very small or very little efforts are being taken. Leo, this has some significance with the October month, the Libra month. For some of you in your career, a lot of things are coming to my head at this point of time. Some of you have actually signed a contract and you cannot break that contract. And with that contract, the kind of work you're getting is very less. The hours are very less. The timing is very less. The pay scale is very less. So there may be a legal thing brewing up there. Picking up very strong lawyer kind of vibes, court kind of, legal kind of vibes. But there is something there in your work and career that needs to be addressed. Let me see what is the Five of Swords. Let's clarify. What is the oh yeah, look at that. King of Pentacles and the Three of Wands definitely has to do with money. It has to do with growth. I feel something that was promised has not been delivered. Something that was promised. Please look at the paperwork that you signed. Please look at the timings, the hours. For some of you, you have to travel. You have to be away. For some of you, you've not been paid your money for the last 3 months. There are larger gaps when it comes to paying the money. And it obviously leaves you in a sense of waiting. Very, 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 very odd work system there. But I'm glad that we have justice right there, because when justice is there, it means there is going to be a solution. Okay. Let's see what your love in November looks like, Leo. And we've got the Four of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Wheel. Some of you are getting married. I want to say that. Some of you are getting married. Some of you are getting engaged. Some of you have found your partners. It's a good timing. It's a good timing. Really, really good timing. Some of you may actually meet a special person or your person at another wedding, at another event, at another party. And I want to say this because we've got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands both in the reading, along with the Four of Wands. So if love is on your mind in the month of November, there is a very, very high possibility of marriage coming together and sealing the deal. Very interesting. Let us see, Leo, what you have to, very nice actually. What do you have to raise your frequency for? Oh, there you go. You've got the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, which is why all the oracle only said all that glitters, the good things, the shine, the sheen, the gold, the sun. You know, when we focus on the good, what we receive is the good. When we focus on the not so good, then we receive not so good. So You're being encouraged to focus on the good before even the month starting. Have a certain things laid out for yourself, Leo. Talk yourself through to yourself, take yourself through it, and kind of anticipate that happening before even the month starts. Yep. This is a very, 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 very beautiful. I especially love this combination for you, because if you're looking for love, if you're looking for marriage, if you're looking for settling down, if you're looking, and another beautiful thing is you've got Three of Swords, you know. From Three of Swords to the Ace of Cups is healing at its finest. That is amazing. I love this for you. I hope the right people get this message at the right time and use it to their advantage. It's important to use the energies in our advantage. Otherwise, they're just energies. They come and they go. But when you tap into those energies and use them, that's when the difference happens. So thank you for watching. I will see you in your weeklies. Have a fabulous November. Next up, we've got Virgo. Hello Virgo and welcome. This is your monthly reading for the month of November 2025, and stay with me because we're doing a different spread and looking at the important areas in your life. So this is your monthly overview. Let's see an oracle for the month of November. What does the oracle want to show you? And we've got, let's take this one. It's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. It says imagine. This is card number 20, a solid 2 or 20. It says imagine. Virgo, imagine. What would you like to imagine? What would you like to bring down? There's an invisible thread here. She's holding an invisible thread and she's trying to bring something down. If you could imagine and bring something into reality, what would that be? That kind of energy. And then just focus on that. Focus on that, saturate your mind until it shows in the reality, because it has to. Okay, let us see for November. First 3 cards are going to be your energy, the energy of Virgo. Oh, very, very interesting. Then we've got your money. Nice. Career and job. Okay. Of course, we've got love right here. Ooh. And a card that's going to help us raise our frequency, Virgo. We're going to look at it a little later. And let's see what we've got. We're starting your reading. Your energy for the month of November is showing Three of Swords, the World, and the Three of Wands. See 3 threes here, right here on the either side. And in the center, we've got World, which is 21, which is also a 3. So we've got 3, 3, and 3. And 3 is the number of creation. But you're starting with the Three of Swords. I think for a lot of you, you're going through this Three of Swords right now. There's something that's hurting you. There is a pain. There is a pain here. I'm also detecting that pain in your love. So maybe this is with the person, the heartbreak. And then I see an ending. But when the World card comes as an ending, it's always an ending that was meant to be. It's not a forced ending. It's the most natural way for something to end. And then you have Three of Wands, which is amazing because you're back and you're now seeing what lies ahead of you. See, you're now very future forward. You're looking at your future. I want to see. Let's clarify a little bit for you, Virgo. Why the Three of Swords? Why? See, look at that. Look at that. I just told you the world is a happy ending. It has to end. And the Three of Swords is clarified by the World and Nine of Swords. So this Three of Swords, whatever is breaking your heart, it's okay. It's underneath we have the Ten of Swords. I think there's a natural ending here. For some of you, it could be a heartbreak from a person, but it could also be that you're leaving one country and you're going into another. You are moving, literally moving places. You're shifting homes, you're shifting houses. Basically, wherever you were before, you're now moving into a brand new brand new timeline, because that's what world does. It takes you from one timeline to another. And this shift, this movement, this going was actually bothering you for a very long time. For a lot of you, you didn't want to. There was a lot of attachment here. For a lot of you, this was, but it's bringing you amazing things. It's bringing you amazing things. World is always a happy ending. Virgo, always a happy ending. Let's see what your money looks like. We've got Three of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the King of Swords. There's a brilliant opportunity this month to collaborate, to team up, to pair up with someone. And I don't think they're directly going to come. They're going to send somebody on their behalf. It could involve traveling. It could involve another country, another continent altogether. And I feel you're the right candidate. You're absolutely the right candidate. It's should have been in the career, but it's come into your money area. So for some of you, it could also be an opportunity to invest with somebody else and grow your money. For some of you, you're also, I'm getting the energy of appraisal, like an appraisal over something, an appraisal over property, an appraisal over jewelry, an appraisal over something. Something is growing here. And it's ready. It's actually ready. It's reached its peak value, maybe, and it can bring you a lot of money. Could also, because we're talking about money mindset here, it could also be your mind. Mind is also as powerful as money. Then in terms of, so money looks really good, okay? And you have an opportunity here to pair up, team up, and invest wisely. Then for your career and job, you have Four of Pentacles, the Temperance, and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel some of you have applied for a job, for a bigger position, and you're waiting to hear. You've not got the response yet. You're waiting to hear. There is a shift that you want to do. There's an upgrade that you want to do. There's a position that you want. There's a title that you want. But there's a waiting period involved. There is a waiting period. Say 3 to 4 months. There is a 3 to 4, or December, the month of December, because we've got Temperance right there, Sagittarius, and Sagittarius season is around the corner. Lot of Pentacles here, Earth energy, Virgo, you're in Earth energy. You are holding, for you are exactly, wherever you are, you're holding on to yourself. I feel you've applied to a place, you've applied for a job, you've applied for a position, and you're yet to hear from them. And it's a massive growth, massive. Like it comes with the whole salary, perks, bonuses, all of that. Very, very interesting. Should we clarify? We should clarify, right? I want to see that for you. Let's see what the Temperance is. Because the Temperance is the time that is taking and waiting. Oh, we've got the Hanged Man and the Ten of Swords. Let it unfold in its own way. Let it. See, underneath we've got the Knight of Pentacles. It is still in waiting. There is a place that you've applied. There is a promotion that you've applied. And you're yet to hear from them. Yet to. Which is why your oracle says imagine. So I think you really need to get in tune with your own mind. What is it that you really want? What if the job that you're actually thinking is going to be the best job may actually turn out not to be the best job? So something here got to do with manifest. What it is manifestation, because imagination is one of the most important aspects, of manifestation, of bringing things into reality. What would you like to bring into reality? Let's see your love for November, Virgo. We've got the Five of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, see, we had the Three of Swords right here in the beginning, remember? So I do feel that in terms of love, see there I am picking, Four of Wands is a beautiful, beautiful energy, 11-11, this alignment. But I am picking on, see, look at it two ways. This could be a connection. This could also be a marriage. This could also be two people living with each other. What is happening is there is some sort of This is just some sort of fight, conflict, drama, and then there is this absolute anxiety towards it. However, in no ways does it say that the relationship is coming to an end, because we've got a very solid card here. I'm just picking on that you may find yourself out of alignment. And when such things happen, the best thing to do is actually to communicate with the person. For some of you, you are thinking of the worst case scenario. Do not do that to yourself. Do not. In terms of love, it's a beautiful energy, Virgo. I can't emphasize enough that what you have is amazing, which is why I feel you've got the card of Imagine. There is something here got to do with your thoughts this month. Watch out for your thoughts. Your thoughts could really take you away from yourself. One small negative thought comes, it can spiral down, and whatever we think becomes reality. Thoughts become reality is a real thing. So be watchful, because own your energies are amazing. Every time I look at a area and I see it's the mind which gets a little bit sidetracked. So don't let that happen to yourself. Okay, let us see what do we have to raise your frequency. And we've got the 7 of Cups, which is so similar to the Imagine. My gosh. Because there's a person here, the 7 cups, and this person is just looking and admiring those cups and imagining, which one would I like to have? What would I like to keep with me? What resonates with me? What aligns with me? And it is so similar to your oracle. And your entire reading is actually about the mind, about your thoughts. Whatever you think this month has the chance of becoming real. So what would you want to make your reality? I think step away from the logical mind and imagine a little bit. Construct a fantasy and put yourself in it and see where it takes you, Virgo. So that's what I have for you. And very interesting reading, actually. Very, very interesting. I will certainly see you in your weeklies. Till then, you take care and imagine the best outcome, imagine the best life, imagine the best possible way you can make this month matter for yourself. So thank you very much and have a fantastic November. Next up, we've got Libra. Hello, Libra. I am actually a little short of breath there, but let's jump right in and see what messages want to come out for you. And this is your monthly spread for November 2025. We are doing something different. We're first starting with the oracle, and we're saying, what is your oracle for the month of November? Let's see, Libra, what wants to pop out for you. We've got, oh, how beautiful is that? How beautiful. We've got Poised. Card number 48 adds up to a 12 to a number 3. There is this beautiful fairy-like structure, very graceful, very poised, maintaining your balance, maintaining your calm, maintaining your composure. And, she's standing on this very ballerina-like, so very, very graceful, very dignified. Poised, staying calm, composed in all situations. And the ballerinas work the hardest, yet when they perform, it looks absolutely spotless. So your energy is, you work very hard, but people don't come to know. All right, Libra, let's lay out and stay with me. So the first 3 cards are going to be your energy for the month of November, which is 1, 2, 3. Wow. Talk about being poised. You're going to love this. Let's see your money. Okay. Career. Wow. Let's see love. Nice. And we're going to take a card that's going to help us raise our frequency. I have to tell you, there's another sign that I did which had a brilliant spread. and you have a brilliant November spread on the table. Very, very nice, very, very yummy. And we've got, this is phenomenal. We've got your energy, Six of Wands, Six of Cups, and the King of Wands. This is talk about being poised, right? Like talk about being graceful. This is victory. And this is how you're starting your month. You know, you're starting feeling victorious. You've done your things, finished your task, you've come back home feeling absolutely victorious about, you've done everything that you had to. You deserve this victory. Then you have Six of Cups, which is soulmate, twin flame, or just somebody around your energy that's very loving, very warm, two sixes. And then we have the King of Wands. I want to tell you this month, either somebody is watching you and they're seeing your progress, they're seeing your growth, they're seeing your passion, they're seeing the desire that within you and you're showing it, it's growing. Or if this is you, your energy, then you're transforming into something really powerful and amazing. Amazing. Wow. Strong energies, powerful energies, valuable energies, Libra. Claim these energies. They're very good for you. Let's see what your money looks like. Okay. We've got the Eight of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and the Sun. Makes me want to say that you start off feeling like you don't have enough, and I think that's in the mind. There's a that's a money mindset. The money mindset is telling you that, no, let me be careful. Let me not spend here. Let me not spend there. I may not have enough. But look at that. Then you have the Six of Pentacles and the Sun. This is generosity. Either I feel you're getting money this month. Like actually getting money, like cash. And it's going to set you free. I feel for some of you, after money that was tied, and you did not have access to, that money is going to get released this month. Somebody who owed you money is going to give you money. It's that kind of energy where you feel you don't have money. See, that's the energy I'm picking on. It resonates different with different people, but the energy of money is you felt you don't have, you felt your hands were tied back, but something happens, energy shifts, and now you're getting in money, actual money, and you feel freedom. You feel freedom. Some of you are investing money in your children. Some of you are investing money in some sort of child insurance, child policy, child plan, something like that. There is investment of money here also. Setting aside money for future, for possibly vacation, something like that. But money looks good. It's just the thought process. Money looks good. Money is coming in. If you continue to do what you're doing and you continue it with absolute passion, then money is just like any other form of energy. It's the currency of, money is the currency of energy. It comes in. It has to come in. When you contribute and when you give out to the world, you have to get money in return. So let's see what your work and career looks like. And it looks beautiful, Libra. We've got the Lovers, we've got the Page of Wands, and we've got the Ace of Wands. A lot of you are in creative business, in fields which are not very unconventional. They're not your typical, like office jobs. They're very, for some of you, you travel, you're influencers, you're explorers. You carry selfie sticks, bloggers, vloggers, YouTubers, something like that. I see someone, I'm actually looking at this and I'm like, somebody's clicking a selfie, taking a picture, recording something, and you love what you do. You're on the right path. I also have to tell you, for a lot of you, with the Lovers, there's a confirmation you're on the right path. There's a lot of, how do you know that your career is right for you? You should feel passionate. You should wake up at any time. If you're woken up at 3 o'clock in the night, early morning, and somebody tells you, come, let's go and do it. If it puts a smile on your face and you do it happily, you're in the right job. But even at the working hours, you don't feel like working, then you know you're not at the right place. So I do see you're at the right place. I do see you very passionate. I see you You're adding more and more feathers to your cap. You know, you dress up well, you look nice. Some of you are into like water sports, kayaking. I don't know why, but I'm picking up on kayaking. Very competitive, very well motivated, very disciplined, very driven, very good career reading. And you're kind of looking good in the month of November in terms of your career. Let's look at your love for the month of November, Libra. We've got Two of Wands, the Hermit, and the Chariot. I want to say this, that it seems like it's a no contact situation. Somebody is looking for somebody from a different place, and for some of you, you may have just sent somebody off at the airport. Like you may have said your goodbye and you're going to meet after a certain point of time. Does the relationship look off? No. The relationship looks absolutely fine. With the Chariot, there's a confirmation that you're on the right path. Also, you've got the Lovers and the Chariot, which is 6 to the 7. So things are happening in order, in sequence, as they are meant to. It's just that I feel that this month, November, and maybe a little longer than that, you're going to be spending time alone. Maybe you communicate via text, messages, video calls. Maybe network is an issue, but definitely you and your person are not in the same proximity. There is a distance for sure. For some of you, you're also looking for love. You're actively searching for love, and on the internet, possibly social media, or those marriage websites or something like that. For some of you, you may have given up on love. That's also what I'm picking up. Interesting. Let us see what you have to raise your frequency for November. Oh, we've got the Knight of Wands. There is a lot of fire for a Libra, and fire and air are very compatible. So on the move, stay on the move. Chariot is being on the move. Page of Wands is traveler, explorer. And I love how in the middle of the spread you've got, I want to show this to you, from the 6 of Wands to the King of Wands. There is going to be a massive growth in the month of November, and not only you, I think people around you will also witness it. Some of you are literally focused on something. You know, there is something on your mind and you're focused on it. And you're going to make it happen with a lot of grace, a lot of poise. And what you're doing, what you set out to do is not easy. Let me tell you that. It's a lot of hard work. But the way you do it is absolutely beautiful. Wow. There's absolutely no need to clarify anything. You've given such a clear-cut message here. So that's what I have for you, Libra. Wow, fantastic. Energies on the table for November are amazing. What you're going to do with these energies, that is where the game changes. So align yourself with the energies that have come out for you and watch the magic happen. That is how it works. It's a game of energy. I will see you in your weekly readings. Till then, take care, Libra. Next up, we've got Scorpio. This is your reading. This is your month. Happy birthday, Scorpio. November is here, your season is here. This is your monthly overview for November. Let's see what amazing messages want to pop up for you. And we're doing something different, so let's begin with the oracle for you. This is an oracle for the month of November for Scorpio, and we've got, wow, card number 50, number 5, and it says no place like home. Scorpio, this is reminding me of the movie Up, where he had this house and he wanted to take this house on top of a cliff with balloons, but he did not want to leave his house. Wherever you go, you take a piece of your home with you. Home is very important for you. Your home is, now it's different for different people. Somebody's body is their home. But yeah, no place like home, Scorpio. Wow, that's a very beautiful energy. I'm also picking up for a lot of you, it may be literally like a work from home situation. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. Let me lay down the cards and I'll tell you how we're doing this for November for Scorpio. First three cards are, sorry, my cards are a bit upside down. First three cards are your energy this month, for the month of November. Next three cards is your money. Money looks good, really good. Career and job. Okay. That you're going to want to hear about your career and job. I can tell you that. Let's see in love, what do we have? Okay. There is just a lot of money on the table. And we're going to take a card that is going to help us raise our frequency. We're going to look at it just a little later. Scorpio, we are going to do the weeklies, so we will cover each base in the weeklies, which is why I'm just giving you an overview so that you have an advantage. Let's start with your energy. We've got the Four of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. You're a water sign. Queen of Cups is your sign. Queen of Cups is your energy. Very beautiful, very loving energy. But here's what's happening, you're not communicating much. I think this month you are not going to be giving out your energies to places that you don't want to, and you've made a very conscious decision, very, very conscious decision. Why? Because you have a decision to make. The reason why you're not giving your energy, you've sort of closed off. You have kind of closed off, and you're going to continue that in the month of November. You're going to close yourself off because you've got an important decision to make, and it involves two things: either your own growth, or a specific person. You want to see whether you truly want something or not. And for that, you're willing to sort of quieten yourself, move yourself away from distraction. Some of you are also praying, some of you are manifesting very actively. You want to remove yourself from the world, from something, or maybe the thing itself. You want to remove yourself in order to see, do you want it? Wow. That is amazing. Let us see. That's a very good way, actually. They say absence makes the heart fonder, so you'll know how much you want it. For your money, you've got the Hangman, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Empress energy. I mean, this is pre-Empress and this is Empress. Empress is absolute abundance. I want to say this in terms of money. Maybe in the first half of the month or the first 10 days, something is put on hold. You cannot access something. And it's from the middle of the month towards the end of the month, you're going to see a massive, massive upgrade. Massive. For some of you may actually think for the first few days, nothing is happening, nothing is moving. Or you may feel like the universe is testing you. You may feel like, oh no, this is not where I want to be, but boom. There's an opportunity here for money to multiply to a number I can't give right now, but it's massive. It's not every day that the pre-Empress and the Empress energy comes, and that also in the area of work. So that's a lot of money, Scorpio, a lot of money. And that's a good energy. So money looks good in November. Now in your career and work, or wherever you are at this point of time, we've got the Eight of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Death. See, you are wherever you are right now, you're stuck. You're not liking it there at all. I also feel this has got something to do with the decision that you're making, because we've got the Two of Swords here, and then it is affecting your work the most. I want to tell you that. Whatever this decision is, it is, even if it's a heartbreak, it's affecting your work. So your entire life seems very linked right now. which is why your oracle is no place like home. It's telling you, and you are doing that actually, you're not stepping out, you're staying within. You've taken yourself out from the world. So in terms of your career and job, wherever you are, you're feeling stuck. You're feeling stuck, you're feeling it's not working out anymore. And for some of you, you may actually quit, you may resign, you may put in your papers and you may say, no, this is it, I'm done. I'm worthy of so much more. Some of you are actually going to quit your jobs this month. Okay, let us see what your love looks like for November. We've got the 5 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. There is so much emphasis of Pentacles, of money, of resources here, that even in the area of love, I'm actually picking this very strongly that I'm picking up abandonment, then you becoming this version of yourself where you don't need somebody else, and now you are, actually one thing actively, Scorpio, I can tell you that you're doing is you're not making the move. You're not making the move. You are not making the move. You want to see how much the other person cares, whether it's at work, whether it's in love. Because that's what you're doing in your own energy. You're not initiating anything this month. You are not. You want to say that when I don't make the move, who are the people? Who's the person that makes the move towards me? I am picking up single energy here very strongly. It also feels like a connection did not work. There's also money showing in love. So maybe somebody owes you money, or vice versa. Take it however it resonates, or something drained you financially in terms of money, and now you're choosing better. Let's see what you have to raise your frequency. You've got the Knight of Wands. I mean, this is the card, this is the energy of pursue yourself. Pursue yourself. Do whatever it is that you would like to do. The only thing is, like I said, when you, home is different for different people. For some of you, it may be home. For some of you, home may be your body. Home may be the mindset that you have. And to raise your frequency, you've got the Knight of Wands. And Knight of Wands is pursuing self, your passion, your desire. Because I can see that in your work and career, clearly something is not working out. It's draining you. Something here is interlinked, Scorpio, either the love or the work, and they both have sort of made you, has taken you away from yourself. And to raise your frequency, pursue yourself, pursue your passion, pursue the things that you would like to pursue, that makes you happy. Could be a very spontaneous travel, could be an overnight plan, could be actually go back home to your parents and spend time with them. Why not? You could do that too. Spend time, be on the go, and go to places that actually light fire. Because when we operate from passion, there's no stopping. That's what I have for you, for your monthly overview. I will certainly see you in your weekly reading, Scorpio. Take care and happy birthday once again. It is a power month. Make sure you have a good November. Next up, we've got Sagittarius. Hello Sagittarius and welcome. This is your monthly November overview for, I said November, right? November 2025. Okay, we're doing something different here, Sag. We're going to first take out an oracle for you. An oracle for the month of November. Let's see what wants to come out. And we've got, ooh, It's giving me the Nine of Cups vibes, the Make-A-Wish vibes. We've got the Treasure Island. And it is card number 9. It's what a treasure island is. A treasure island is a place where you get treasure. And there's like this turtle, sea turtle, that is swimming, and it's got the treasure on its back. For some of you, you may be traveling, you may be swimming. I see exotic animals, I see jewelry. The energy looks abundant, the energy looks beautiful, by the way. It is giving me Make-A-Wish vibe. Make-A-Wish vibe. Travel, exploration. Okay. For your monthly overview for November, here's what we're going to do, Sag. We've got, this is your energy. Oh. Then we're going to look at your money in November. All right. We're going to look at your career, work, job. Nice. We're going to look at love for you. Ooh, interesting. And a card that's going to help us raise our frequency. We're going to look at it at the absolute end. Underneath, we've got the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is underneath. It's within. It's not surfaced yet. A connection has not surfaced yet. Now watch, Sag. You're beginning with the Lovers, Page of Wands, and Two of Swords. I told you there's a connection, but the connection has not yet surfaced. It's there. There is a connection. There are two people. Possibly love connection, soulmate, twin flame kinds. But, you have some decision to make this month. There is a connection. You guys talk. You just talk at this point of time. It's new. It's brand new. It's almost like a flirty kind of, that phase, the beginning phase. So you've obviously not opened yourself completely up. I mean, this is your energy. This should actually be in your love area, but in your energy, I am picking up there is another energy. Maybe you're focused on the connection this month or the person this month. And it's that beginning stage of it, but I still see the heart is closed. I still see that a lot. I mean, it's because it's the beginning. Maybe there's no trust at this point of time, or maybe you come from an experience of a relationship where it's hard for you to trust. But there is a person, there is a connection. For some of you, this may be a path. But I still see you take whatever it is, whether it's a path or a person, you're taking very small steps, very small steps. You're not opening up to it completely. You're being very, very careful about it. For your money this month, Sag, we've got Five of Wands, High Priestess, and the Chariot. Makes me want to say that you're around a lot of conflict and drama. It's almost like I'm getting that you want, see, money is what you get paid when you perform, right? When you contribute. And you are being encouraged to upgrade your skills because there are a lot of people vying in. There are a lot of people here, and you know your next step will require you to be better than the 5 people. You got to be the best one in the group. And it seems like you're new wherever you are. So for money to come your way, energies are great. The High Priestess and the Chariot. Chariot is universe's confirmation that you're on the right path. But for money to grow, you are actually being encouraged to upgrade your skills. See, that's why we've got the Treasure Island. Treasure Island, who finds the Treasure Island? Who's brave enough and who's firstly willing to go into that journey, right? Into that, Chariot is very much like the journey, to take that journey, to have the skill set, and then arrive at the Treasure Island. So something here got to do with your skill set. You've got to be better than the other 5 people in the room, by the way. Now for your career, work and job, it's again very similar to your money. So I think for a lot, I'm speaking to Sag whose money comes from their work. Money can come otherwise also, say inheritance, say passive incomes, but this looks like a particular work that you do. Now for your career, job and money, you've got 5 of swords. You've got a 5 on both sides. Very similar. Very similar. You've got the Fool and you've got the Queen of Swords. Sag, some of you are looking at changing your work, possibly. Or you're, even in the same organization, like in the same place, but into a different department. And yeah, I do see it wherever you are. There's a lot of competition. Everybody's at each other's throat, and because everybody is amazing right now, you've got to increase your skill set. You got to become noticeable. You got to bring something to the table that nobody else brings. And you got to find the right person to talk to, Sag. Okay. Very similar. Your money and career are interlinked, I want to say that. And both have competition, both have this other people. So when we have other people and we are one of them, the only thing that sets us apart from others is when we can showcase our skills. Because now you're not alone, you're pitted against each other. So Sag, upgrade is the word for you. Upgrade yourself. In terms of love, you've got Magician, Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. I don't think you're focused on love. I don't think so. Which does not mean that there is no love. I mean, clearly you had Two of Cups underneath and then you had the Lovers. But I want to say that because it's come in your love area, you are focused on something else. You're focused on another opportunity. You're focused on your treasure island. You are. And like I said, that the connection or whatever this is, even though it looks twin flame, soulmate kind, but it's new. And there's a lot of new here. We've got an Ace of Pentacles here, Magician. These are all indicators of, you also have Fool on the table. There's something very new, brand new. You're in a season where everything is new. So in terms of love, there is an opportunity here. For some of you, I don't think it's you. I think somebody else is manifesting you. I want to say that. I want to say that. Maybe somebody else. Let's clarify. I've actually really not clarified but let me do that for you. Because, yeah, somebody else is manifesting you. We've got the Ace of Wands clarifying the Magician. Another Ace here. And Seven of Pentacles. There is somebody here that is manifesting you. But you are very absorbed and soaked into something that you are doing. Maybe you don't even know. You don't even know. Because you're very focused on a specific... You're focused on a specific thing. You're focused on a specific thing. Let me see this. Let me see this for you. Let me see this. Let me clarify. Let me give you some information here. The Four of Cups is Queen of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Sag, two things. This could entirely be a different person. Okay? Or this could be a... Sag, I want to say this, that your person could not be the person you are with right now. Your person could be arriving and they are manifesting you and you don't know that yet. That could also be a possibility. I'm sensing a group here. Why you are not into into love at this point of time is because you are focused on a place and position for yourself. And I think a connection has come in and it's taken over your mind, but you don't want to actually commit to it. That's why it's at the beginning stage. Wow. It's a complete mess here. Let's see, Sag, what do you have to raise your frequency? Oh my gosh, we've got 10 of Pentacles. That is amazing. That is amazing. Something here, and you know, it is so similar to the Treasure Island. I love it how all the signs are getting their readings and their oracles are really bang on matching with each other. Treasure Island. Okay, so I want to put a thought in your head, Sag. What is it that you want? What is your treasure island? What would you like to have? How much money would you like to have? What would your ideal career be? What would you want your love life to be like? Because in your own energy right now, there is a connection, it is new, or there is a job, there is a path, there is something, all of that is new, and you're not opening up to it. But to raise your frequency, and the oracle says that what would you like, because these are both treasures, solid 10 and a solid 9. If you could, what would your treasure island be? So basically, in a sense, you're supposed to first teach yourself. When you teach yourself, when you paint a picture for yourself, then those are the things that are going to come out in your life. Let it be you who decides what your treasure island and 10 of Pentacles be, and you paint a picture. I am here to show you energies that are available, and these energies are. So irrespective of which other energy comes in, you still get to experience the picture that you painted, because you are supposed to be the architect of your life. Yep. Wow. I went in a little spin-z, but it came back, Sag. It came back. So that is what I have for you. And I love this reading for you. It was really, really interesting. I will certainly see you in your weeklies. Till then, do take care and have a fabulous November. Thank you so much for watching, Sag. Next up, we've got Capricorn. Hello and welcome. This is your November reading, and we're doing something different, Capricorn. Let me first get you an oracle and see what the oracle wants to show you for the month of November. Let's take out one card right here. And we've got, ooh, this has not come out. I have actually not seen this in a very long time. We've got card number 46, comes down to a solid 10 to a 1, and it's called regeneration. It's almost giving me tower-like vibes. It is the coming down of a structure and then a new being born. But for the new to be born, something needs to come down. Regeneration. And I also see that the same tree, where everything around it is absolutely a dangerous place to be, but the tree is still got this leaves on it. There's a flower. There's a lot of potential. The energy that I'm picking is a lot of potential, but I cannot ignore that it says regeneration, and then there is also the whole hot lava kind of thing. Would you go to a room? Like floor is lava. That kind of a vibe. Okay. Let me talk you through what we're doing, Capricorn, and we're going to see your energies for November. The first 3 cards is your energy for November. Okay? Nice. Very powerful energies. Let's see what your money is going to look like in November. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let us see your career, your job, your work, whatever you're pursuing. Very, very nice. And let's look at love. Love for Capricorn, please. We've got, okay, interesting. We'll talk about it. And we're going to take a card that's going to help us raise our frequency, and we're going to look at it a little later. Underneath, we've got the moon, the path forward. Okay, so Capricorn, look at that. Firstly, I want to tell you, you're on the right path, because we've got the Chariot. Chariot is universe's confirmation wherever you are, whatever you're pursuing now, starting November, you're on the right path. We've got Six of Pentacles and we've got the Emperor. I pick up traveling for some of you. I see you being very generous with money, and I see a place of power and position for you. Now, energies are amazing. They're really, really amazing. You're being encouraged to keep doing what you're doing, all right? There's no stopping here. There's absolutely no stopping here in your own energy for the month of November. Continue to do, dress up, show up, make sure you're there on time. Continue to give. Now, giving money does not just mean you go and give money anywhere. Wherever you were supposed to make your payments, wherever your money was supposed to go, whatever it is that you contribute every month, continue to do that. Very, very important. And while you're being encouraged to be generous, it's nice to be generous, but make sure that you know exactly where your money is going. Exactly. I mean, even though this is not your money area, but that's the energy that's coming in yours, so I'm pointing it out. And we're finishing November with the Emperor. This is very, very powerful. Very, very, this is growth. So go step by step. Don't, in order to arrive, I want to say this, Capricorn, in order to arrive, you got to leave. You got to move. Otherwise, you will not reach that place. So stopping is not an option for you. Not at all. Continue to do what you're doing. And money is a flow. You can't stop money. You give money out, you make money. You give money out. So you got to contribute, you got to give. And in order to get, you got to give. Okay. Let's see what your money energy looks like this month. We've got the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Wheel. I see you spending a lot of time at home. Knight of Pentacles is actually, Capricorn, all of this here is a lot of earth, let me tell you that. Knight of Pentacles is the wealthiest knight. He's the knight that has money. Not only a vehicle, but he also has money. It's just that he's very picky and choosy and very methodical about where he or she would want to put his money in. And you are being encouraged that, I think some of you would have to put money towards home, but you're being encouraged to hold on to your money, assess, evaluate, especially timing. Watch out for the timing. You know, this is the energy that's the opposite of gambling. Exactly the opposite of gambling. A Knight of Pentacles does not take chances. Very, 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 very strategic. Very, very pragmatic. Very thoughtful. Others will come and possibly play a little bit of spin, or, you know, like just put a little bit of money and play a little. Knight of Pentacles leaves nothing to chance. Knight of Pentacles has a plan. So in terms of your money, do not leave anything to chance. Have a proper plan where you're going to put your money in, and that's how you make your fortune, by the way. No unnecessary expenses needed. And no stopping. In terms of your career, we've got Knight of Swords, King of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Firstly, I want to tell you, stopping is not an option for you. Not at all. You've got to be on the move this month. You got to do, I also feel for some of you, it's going to take you away from the person. But don't, you know, you're also actually being encouraged to not settle for compromise. Do not settle for compromise. In terms of career and work, this month is a good month to make negotiations, have handshake moments, have collaborations, people coming together. But you got to be very, very quick. If an opportunity presents itself, be there. Be right outside the room. Be on the phone call. Be available. This month, be available for every work opportunity. There are plenty of work opportunities from the source itself. But you've got to make yourself available, Capricorn. You've got to make yourself available. No stopping, no unnecessary expenses, making yourself available. In terms of love, we've got Queen of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the High Priestess. You are attracted to someone, someone is attracted to you, possibly an air sign. There's a lot of mutual attraction. The relationship is not yet out in the open. Both of you know about it, I want to say. It does not look like one-sided, because I don't think the Queen of Swords is your energy. But you're also not making it public. You're also not making it public. It's still hidden from the world. And there are two things that keeps this connection: the intellect, the conversations, the mind, and the passion. The good times, if you know what I mean. Okay, to raise your frequency, oh, we've got the Eight of Swords, which is why your oracle is regeneration. There you go. Okay, Capricorn, Eight of Swords is feeling like a victim. Eight of Swords is thinking your hands are tied back, but it's not. This is a very flimsy band that is holding. You can drop it anytime. You can leave this location and go. You don't have to keep standing there. You can just step out on your own. You don't have to wait for somebody to come. And all these swords are down. They are not up. None of them can hurt you. None of them can hurt you. It's all a construct of the mind. This is not a real prison. This is not jail. To raise your frequency, you're being encouraged to set yourself free from your thoughts and from your mindset. And I love because we have now regeneration means, I think it's time for the old to go so that the new can come. It looks like planting a tree which is on the verge of getting dead, and then planting it hoping tomorrow it's going to bear a new fruit, a new flower, or it's going to look better. Don't do that. Don't do that. You have amazing energies on the table. Amazing. And your own energies are amazing, and there is an absolute progress. There is an upward growth this month. But you cannot stop, and I think the mind, when the mind goes absolutely awry, it's got it goes absolutely chaotic, it has the power of stopping whatever we are doing. So which is why you're being encouraged to do not be a victim of your mind. Yep. That is what I have for you for your monthly overview. I will see you in your weekly readings, Capricorn. Energies are for you to make most of it in advance. That's when it becomes an advantage. And take care of yourself. I will see you on the other side. And happy November, and thank you for watching. Next up, we've got Aquarius. Hello and welcome. This is your monthly overview for the month of November 2025. And we're doing something different. But first, let's start with your oracle. Let's see what the oracle wants to show for Aqua. We'll take out one card and we're going to see. We've got card number 36. Came out for another sign. I don't remember right now, but it's called Come to the Edge. Aqua. So close. So close. Come to the edge. Somebody's calling you closer. Something is calling you closer. You're coming in closer to something. Make sense? You're not being asked to make the jump. You're not being asked to fall. You're not being asked to take a leap of faith. You're just being asked to come closer. The closer you come, the things that you want, you can now see them very clearly. So the energies are telling you, come closer. Come to the edge. Okay. Aquarius, here's what we're going to do to see your monthly overview. 3 cards, that is going to be your energy. Let's put them out right here. Okay. 3 cards for your money for November. 3 cards for your career, job, work, whatever you're pursuing. 3 cards for love. Okay. And 1 card that's going to help us raise our frequency, and we're going to look at it just a little later. Underneath, we've got the King of Pentacles, stability, a lot of money, Earth sign. Whoa, Aquarius. What a spread. Wow. Okay, let's begin. Aquarius always has the most amazing cards, okay? Now stay with me, it's about to get a little intense. For your energy this month, you've got the Devil, the Justice, and the 5 of Pentacles. Now, Devil is, it makes me want to say that you can see there is something that is not serving you, but it's not leaving you. Make sense? There is something, there is a devil-like energy here. Justice is fairness, equality, justice. You want justice, right? You want things to be fair in life. But then we have got the 5 of Pentacles. It still kind of lingers. It does not leave you. There is something that's not right. You're aware of it. You want to do something about it. But it still does not leave you. Let's clarify. Let's see the devil, the devil, the devil, the devil, the devil, the devil, the devil. The devil is the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Cups. This could very well be a water sign. This could be another person. This could be attachment towards something, the timing in the attachment with something. Set yourself free, Aquarius. Very, very important. Very, very important. In another few days and months, you're going to be in a brand new year. You don't want to enter that energy with the energy of being attached to something. Aquarians don't attach themselves. So whatever this is, it looks like a very codependent energy. Very, very codependent. It has issues, I want to say that. That even though you communicate, you talk, you express, it stays, it lingers. And it does not seem like a very high frequency energy, I want to say that. So make whatever you want to of that aqua, but it's not good for you. Whatever has a hold on you, whatever is not letting you breathe for a moment, identify that. And identify why it is still in your life. Now for your money, you have the Chariot, the Knight of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. You're on the right path. The Chariot is an absolute confirmation with the universe. I want to tell you something. Your money will come from your passion. More money will come from Aquarius. You being on your path and you pursuing your passion. In fact, your passion will allow you to generate passive incomes. Generous amount of money. This month you are also doing it. You're actively pursuing something. And you are likely to see the first of it this month. I'm saying likely. Why? Because you're still in the air. In order to receive money, you have to be on the ground. So, for some of you, you will also see other people, wherever your interest is. I understand what I'm trying to tell you. whatever you want, you will find that in others. And that's a sign that it's coming to you. Don't take it lightly. When you see what others have and you ask for, and it's shown to you right in your face, that's a sign it's coming to you. So follow your passion. Very, very important. Let's see what is in your job, career, and work area. We've got 9 of Cups, 5 of Wands, and the 6 of Cups. So firstly, clearly, it feels like it's a manifestation. Whatever you're working on, whatever your career, whatever your job is, it is a manifestation. You're working at a place that you've manifested. There's a lot of competition, but it's also the same place that gives you love and support. I want to tell you that it's a nice place. You're on the right path. Just don't have this that, and I know it's a very Aquarian thing that I want to see everything at once. But wherever you are in terms of workplace, the same place that tests you, challenges you, is also the same place that grounds you and gives you everything that you deserve. And 6 of Cups is Sun in Scorpio, by the way. This energy is Sun in Scorpio. We are in the Scorpio season. So let it test you. Let it. Enjoy the competition. Whenever we are in challenges, whenever we are put against each other, it is for us to get better. Your work, your career is making you better and better. Focus on the better. Let's see what you have in love. Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Moon. I want to say this, Aqua, because it's kind of showing itself in your main energy. There is a connection, there is an attraction. It again seems very dating-like stage, and the future seems very unknown. In terms of love, it's there. Actually, it's not there. Can I say that? Can I say it's not there? Because it just seems like attraction. It just seems like attraction. Yeah, possibly physical attraction. It just seems that much. There's nothing solid. There is nothing. There is no communication. Even the communication is very small. And certainly there's no way forward. For November, it just feels attraction. Whoever you meet or whoever you're with, it's just that much. Let's see what we have to raise up. Oh, wow. We've got the Queen of Cups. The Devil was clarified by the Wheel and the Queen of Cups. What? I want to show you this. The Queen of Cups is a very beautiful energy. She's holding a cup, which is like a trophy, which is a possession, which is something she has, her emotions, a very water energy. What is it that you want? What is it that you want? What is it, Aquarius, that you truly, truly want? November month is asking you to focus on, forget everybody else. Forget second person, third person. Forget everybody else. What is it that you would like to hold at this point of time? What is it that you want? Because that is precisely what the oracle is also saying. Come to the edge. Why would you go to the edge? Why would you go close to something? The Queen of Cups is also sitting right at the edge of the ocean. She's gone that close. Why do you want something? And then once you know that, maybe you can figure out the next step, how you can make it yours. But before you make it yours, why do you want it? Why do you want to go close to something? And why do you want to hold something? Very, very important question here. So that's what I have for you for November, Aquarius. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always, always, always my intention. I will certainly see you in your weekly readings, Aquarius. Take care of yourself and Continue to have an amazing day and an amazing month. Thank you for watching. Next up, we've got Pisces. Hello, Pisces, and welcome. This is your November reading, your November monthly 2025 overview. I might have just said it in a very odd fashion, but yeah, we're checking your November readings. We're doing something different, and we're going to first see your oracle. Let's see what the oracle wants to show Pisces, and we're going to take out one card. Let's take this one, Pisces. Ooh, the same thing came for, I guess, Capricorn. Card number 46, regeneration. This is very similar to the Tower. This is old ways must go so that the new way can come. But this is that process where you're feeling. Maybe November is the month where you're going to feel that where you are right now is this is it, you know. I can't be better than this. I need to do something more. Wherever you are right now, that place, that situation, you have peaked. You've become your best. Now you need to upgrade, move, expand yourself. Because something here is finishing. Let's see. For the month of November, Pisces, we're going to take out 3 cards. And that is going to be your energy. First, we're checking your energy. Nice. We're going to look at your money. We're going to look at your career and job area. Okay, we're going to look at your love life. And look at that. A card came in reverse. And we're going to take out a card that's going to help us raise our frequency. We are going to look at it just a little later. Pisces, for your November energy, you've got Page of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and the 6 of Wands. Yes, yes, yes. See, that's what regeneration is all about. Where you've peaked. Whatever you could do in a certain situation where you were until now, you've done your best. Now it's time to start something new. And there you go. Page of Pentacles is starting something new. It's almost like a student energy, learner energy. Taking a skill, then you're thinking what is it that you can do, how you can apply it, and how you can get victory in that. But you also have the energy of victory in the same month. So maybe you are going to, for some of you, you may win a medal. Some of you may win a trophy. Some of you may get a scholarship. Some of you may, it's like you start and it happens like that. That's a very good energy. Very, very good energy. Very, very good energy. Very impressive, rather. You're going to taste success this month. You are. And I don't think it's a new skill set. I think the skill set already exists. You're taking and you're applying it now. And you've kept the entire room or mind or whatever at this point of time open. You have no resistance. You're like, I'm willing to try anything and everything. That's why you get that victory. You're not shy, you're not afraid, you're not overthinking it. You're just putting it out there. Let's see what your money looks like in the month of November. We've got High Priestess, 5 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands. I think a lot of you are actually, I'm speaking to a Pisces here whose money is dependent on possibly stocks and market, something like that. And I'm also picking up someone who kind of, you put your money out on a fight, on a match or something like that. But I'm picking this up, Pisces, that for some reason your money at this month, just this month, okay? It's not this, energy, it's just an energy. Energies can always shift, don't get me wrong. But your money is held because of wrong reasons. Maybe it is stuck maybe in the bank for wrong reasons, or it's not seeing a growth because maybe the market, like I said. Basically, your money is dependent on external factors. That's what I want to tell you. And you're also thinking, how can you take out some and not be completely dependent on that. This month, if you are thinking of taking out money and spending it somewhere, this wouldn't be the right month. This wouldn't. Also, for some of you, you want to the way you can bring in more money is by like I said, increasing your skill set and demanding a raise, by the way. But wherever you are peaked right now. So I am actually going to go back and tell you the same thing that I told you before, Pisces, is that this month would not be the right month to take out the money, because your money is dependent on external factors. And do not make any purchases. In fact, something may take longer to arrive this month. So be very, very careful. If you're going to place an order, if you're going to call for something, it may take much longer. So it's not the right time for you to put your money out there. In terms of your work and career, see, this is very similar to regeneration, very, very similar. You have peaked, you could do maximum. In fact, you're so good, you can do 2 people's work at the same time, but you don't want to do that anymore. Now you want new opportunities, exciting opportunities, and wherever you are, you're feeling very stuck, you're feeling there's only so much that you can do. I think you've also figured out in your work and in your career area that there is only so much that you can do. You want more, but you're given the same thing, and you've done that so many times. It's not adding any value. The work is getting done. You are getting the work done efficiently and beautifully, but it's not adding any value to you, to yourself as a person. So, which is why I feel the oracle wants to tell you that you've peaked and it's time for you to find new ground, possibly. Let's look at your love for this month, November. You've got Magician, you've got the Page of Wands, and we've got the 4 of Cups in reverse. Now, I want to tell you that either somebody is pursuing you or you're pursuing someone, and it could be texts, midnight texts, late night texts, talks, conversations. And if this was this way, then I would say that, Pisces, you don't care. But I want to tell you that you are interested in this person. There is a person on your mind. Somebody has caught your attention. It's new, it's fresh, it's exciting, it's at that place. They may have manifested you, you may have manifested, you may have met at work, possibly, or maybe at a concert, at some place, at a place where, like they have this displays and setups and something like that. That's where you've met. Or maybe on a track, or maybe something got to do with fitness or something like that. But you are interested. There is something here. Something has caught your eye, and you are thinking about the person. You are on the person's mind, and the person is on your mind. I want to say that. Let's see what you have to raise your frequency. Boom. Love that. Love that. That's what I've been saying in your entire reading. Your oracle was regeneration. Something new that you need to do. You have peaked. You have, you're doing the jobs. You're finishing everything. You're the best person in the room, but it's not adding any value to you. Even in your love life, I told you there is something new. Look at that. To raise your frequency, you've got the Fool. Brand new timeline. Get ready. Get ready. There is a brand new timeline. New timelines are amazing because you can get to, it's like a clean slate. You can start and you can take in and absorb in the new experiences. There's no judgment. There is nothing. You just pursue that journey and you have so much fun. And the baggage is so light. For some of you, you may be traveling. You may be going to the mountains. Some of you are pet lovers. You have dogs, and dogs can really sense frequencies, by the way. So very, very nice, very, very nice, very, very beautiful and a very wholesome reading for you, Pisces. I will certainly see you in your weekly readings, and when we do the weekly readings, we are going to actually see a lot more about yourself as each week progresses. But for now, your monthly overview, so that you get a head start, this is what I have. This is what I have for all the signs and all my stars. And I wish Scorpio once again a very happy birthday, and I hope the reading finds the right people at the right time. That is always my intention. I will see you in your next reading. Till then, take care and have a fabulous month ahead. Thank you.